Looks like we got Mother's Dwelling, Red Forest. Let's get it. Now, a lot of people have a hard time playing with Michael, despite him being a pretty straightforward killer. In my opinion, the only thing that makes Michael hard is running around in tier 1 and trying to build up your tier. But watch how easy this is because survivors love to be stupid. Just like that, we're building up some tier already. You know, unsuspecting Claudette, I'm not going to say that yet. Grab her off of this generator real quick. That was a jump scare. Put her up on this hook. Kick the generator. Alright, and then let's leave the hook itself anyway. I got the perk Whispers on, so yeah, I figure somebody was still roaming around. I got the perk Whispers on, so I basically, the entity whispers to me to let me know that a survivor is in the area. So, you know, I wasn't trying to camp around the hook, but at the same time, I heard whispers go off, and I'm like, yeah, I know somebody is around here. Come on, Neg. Don't do it, Neg. Come on now. Come on. Don't do this. Let's not go for infinite loops. Oh, she went out the window. Had that been a quiet vault through the window, she probably would have been able to escape me. I'm not about to accept this pallet looping. We're not doing this pallet loop. Especially since you can't absorb at the pallet. Oh, damn it, D-Strike. I forgot she was the obsession. I should have juggled her. That's what I should have done. I should have just dropped her, pick her back up, dropped her again, but I wasn't paying attention. Take down this generator. I thought somebody was around here, but I guess not. There goes Whispers. I know somebody is in this area. I just can't figure out where. Always check through a locker though. Like, especially if you're playing a killer where survivors don't expect you to check a locker like Michael. Always check the lockers in that area. Because you'd be amazed. I found some pretty interesting survivors just lurking behind a locker. Alright, come here, Jake. Now, I just want you to meet my friend. Yeah, thank you. You see, it's all better once you say hi to my knife. Yeah, sorry, Clyde. I'm not getting flashlight. Nice try, though. You didn't think I saw you? No, you're not about to grab him off the hook that easy. Yeah, I'm going to leave her there. Only reason I was going to leave her there is because I know another survivor is in this area. Because survivors love to be stubborn and just stay in the area. In my opinion, you know, unless you're good at like hiding and staying hidden and all of that stuff, you know, the stealth aspect of a true survivor, you shouldn't stay in the area where a killer hooks a survivor, because you're only giving that killer a reason to stay in that area. You know, if you don't give the killer a good excuse to leave the hook, they're not going to leave the hook. So, you know, like, every time, you know, I'm leaving the hook, and then when I come back to this area and Whispers goes off. I know Whispers is supposed to go off with survivors in the area, period, but I was hearing it before I was in the proximity of the hook. And why did he just give up? I wasn't camping. Jeez. I mean, oh well. Yeah, he wants to give up, he can give up. It's his loss. I guess people just love to give up and rage quit against Michael. Oh, Claudette got fully healed. That's nice. Oh, thanks for telling me where you are. Made my job a whole lot easier. Jump scare. A little bit of stalking. I'm sorry, Claudette. You're not allowed to hide in plain sight. We're only going to build up the tier. So, like, the way I play Michael, I try to build up my tier to where I have to just tap it, and I'm instantly at the next tier. And what this does is, like, let's say I'm in tier 1. I build up for tier 2 because I know tier 1 isn't going to be enough to hold down a chase. So I'll build up to tier 2. The minute I get into a chase, I click L2. Instantly in tier 2, I instantly get a free lunge attack. Unless the survivor is near a pallet. You know, kind of similar to Freddy's concept. Oh, they got that generator done. Alright, he's on her second hook. And they keep going back to the generator. Now, anybody who watches any of my videos should know I don't camp for tunnel, but at the same time, if you're going to keep on coming back to a generator, why should I leave you? You know what I mean? Oh no, we're going to proc tier 3 off for her. That Meg is going to be giving us a lot of trouble, I can tell. I tried to catch her before the vault. Couldn't get it. Again, with the pallet looping. I'm not about to accept this pallet loop, man. It's not about to happen this way. Tier 3, Michael's tier 3 lunge is stupid. Now, I will admit, the reason why I shook my head at the Meg is because at the beginning of the game, when she initiated the first chase, she teabagged me. So, if she dies in this playthrough, expect some DMing on her behalf. You know, BMing as in bad mannering. Oh, look at that. Claudette. For some odd reason, this Claudette apparently likes to go for saves while the killer is just in the area. You don't rush the hook with the killer. I was leaving the hook. She could have just stayed hiding and then waited. That's her fault. Of course, a lot of survivors like to heal at the hook, so I'm gonna just stalk a little bit. Get rid of this pallet. And I'm gonna go after the person who's getting closer to the hook, so of course I was gonna go for Claudette. I don't know why. Claudette is always my primary target, because every Claudette plays like an a-hole. Like, every Claudette I've ever met has played like an a-hole, or just they'll hide in plain sight and then teabag you as you hook somebody or something like that. Like, and I witnessed it secondhand. So, like, I witnessed it from survivor perspective and killer perspective. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. We can do this. That was easy. Way too easy. I know the survive. I know the Claudette and the Meg are working together now, because this Claudette literally just walked up to my face and gave up. I'm just gonna stay in this area. Whispers is proccing. I can't really tell. This is probably. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably not gonna run the perk Whispers in the future, only because it also includes down survivors. You know, if a down survivor is in an area, the perk will just proc. I'm not okay with that. Because it makes things a lot confusing. Like, I can barely tell if it's the down survivor that the perk is proccing off of, or if it's the other survivor who is still standing roaming around the game session with the perk proc. Oh, we got scratch marks. Yep, there she is. We got her. And she got a flashlight, so I'm ready to get blinded at every pallet she throws down. Yep. Most annoying thing ever. On to another pallet. And this is just extra points. I don't mind being fed. Raw farming here. Yes. Another pallet. Got any more pallets you want to throw down, Meg? No? Alright. Down you go. Claudette, you're already bad at juking. Don't try. And we got ourselves a 4-man. Is she disconnected? I'm weak. I guess Michael really does make people rage quit. Oh, she had Unbreakable. Nice. It's not gonna save her. That is the second time she got me. She wants to take me to an area where there isn't a hub. Too bad I got the agitation first. So you're not gonna wiggle free and get a second chance. Still a 4-man. GG's.
Yeah.